And we welcome you live to Thorne-Rider Ballpark here in Sheridan, Wyoming, spot of the 2022 AA State Tournament and now spot of the 2023 Single A State Tournament. We had some legendary games just a year ago, and we hope to follow that up with more. Good morning, everybody. Elan Olliff, joined by Cody Beers in the Union broadcast booth. And Cody, when we look at the brackets, we look at everything that's about to go on over the next 5 days, it's a baseball fan's dream.
It is a baseball fan's dream. Got it?
Yep, we're good.
All right, so it is a lot of fun to come and watch the best 8 teams come together here in Class A. Over in Jackson, AA, what we're finding out up there this week is that upsets are the name of the game. That could very well happen here. If you're asking me to name a favorite, the Pal Pioneers are coming into this tournament on a roll. They've got the 8 o'clock game tonight, but you can't count out anybody in this tournament because if you're playing your best baseball, good things happen at state.
We got our first game on tap, and it is going to feature the reigning state champions, the multi-time reigning state champions, taking on the Torrington Tigers and the newly crowned Single A East Player of the Year in Ben Fermanac.
Yeah, brand new head coach for Cody. Bo White comes in, longtime assistant, assisted Bart Grins throughout the 7 state championships that he put together with the Cody Cubs. This Cody Cubs team, they are still the team with the target on their back. Torrington, on the other hand, they've got some good athletes. They've got the Fermanac kid, who's a very good baseball player, bats 3 in their lineup. And you go down here, you start seeing the same names. If you've been around baseball, Ian, long enough, you see the same names in these towns coming forward. There's a Hackbarth on this team. There's a Short. Of course, Fermanac, Desmond. Those are baseball names from Torrington, which this baseball thing in Torrington was a huge deal back in the 80s, early 90s when they won a bunch of AA championships when we were one class. So Torrington is a baseball town. Cody's a baseball town. It's going to be a blast.
Absolutely, and we have more coming up. This is our Big Country Properties pregame show brought to you by Big Country Properties. Bobby Dalzell, we make it happen. Call 307-782-3556. When we come back, we will set the scene. You're tuned in to the 2023 Wyoming Single A State Tournament presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming, live on mylocalradio.com.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobby Dalzell, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District No. 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District No. 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Fresh and flavorful ingredients are what makes the best restaurants great. At El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant, each entree is prepared with only the freshest and tastiest ingredients. The menu includes everything from tacos to steak, fresh fruit waffles to omelets, and mouth-watering burgers to sandwiches. Come in and enjoy a meal today at the new El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant inside the Log Cabin on Bear River Drive.
Welcome back to the Union broadcast booth. Everything else is just internet. Time for our scene set today, brought to you by El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant in Evanston. El Paso, the best in the West. And joining me now, we have Cody Beers. Let's talk about this matchup. East number 3, Torrington Tigers taking on the Northwest number 2, Cody Cubs.
Torrington comes in 30-14 on the season. They finished 7-5 in conference play. Douglas Cats won the East. Casper Drillers were second, and then it was Torrington right there. All three of those teams could have won the East. On the Northwest side, Powell Pioneers, the class 12-0 in conference play, 41-17 overall. That's a maturing team. That group of kids still has one more year to come together. Cody Cubs come in 33-20, 8-4 in conference play. Their only 4 losses in conference play came to those Powell Pioneers. So I would say this is a very evenly matched game, and you know, without Jackson Schroeder being able to pitch for the Cody Cubs, that evens things up even a bit more.
Absolutely. And one thing it kind of reminds you of a little bit, and you were the state chairman during this year, the 2020 season, we had a maturing Gillette Riders team. They came into state as the number 1 team in the state. And then the dynasty, of course, the Cheyenne Post 6 Sixers came in number 2. A lot of people had Gillette winning that state championship, but somehow, some way, Cheyenne figured out a way to still take the crown, even though it was one of their down years. It's a very similar type of a potential situation that we see between this Cody Cubs team.
It's very important for bats to come alive at state for whoever team it is. Defenses are generally going to be there because they've been on all year, and this is just a showcase on this turf field of great defense. But it's the offense, Ian, that's got to take effect. It's got to produce runs. I know the Post 6 guys are having trouble scoring runs up at state. I mean, they literally score in double figures usually when they go to state, and last night in Jackson they had to struggle to score 8 runs and win that game over the host Jackson team. It'll be the same way today. In my opinion, you get the sticks going, you're going to advance.
That is our scene set today, brought to you today by El Paso All-American Mexican Restaurant. El Paso, the best in the West. When we come back, we will have more of our Big Country Properties pregame show, brought to you by Big Country Properties. Bobby Dalzall, we make it happen. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life, Wyoming.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Napa know-how isn't just for guys like this. Power tools. Every driver deserves quality parts. Practical. And cool. So you can do it yourself with Napa Auto Parts, or get it done for you at a Napa Auto Care Center. Which means Napa know-how is for you, karaoke car lady. And never popped a hood guy?
I can pop a hood.
You too, Mr. Park a mile away. Oh yeah. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
Covalos, your one-stop farm and auto shop.
Helping young people grow into productive adults is like putting a puzzle together. Each aspect of life is equal to one puzzle piece. Restful sleep, a healthy breakfast, a positive experience at home before school sets the tone for the whole day. Positive student interaction with teachers, district staff, coaches, and peers all add to the puzzle. At Uinta County School District Number 6, we work hard to make each puzzle piece meaningful and powerful for every student. By working together, we can help every student grow into a masterpiece. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
Hey there, I'm Jake Major, your local Medicare and insurance benefits advisor for the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. With over 25 years of experience protecting families in rural America, we understand the importance of having an affordable insurance coverage. Whether you're searching for extra coverage or looking to understand and switch your Medicare options, I can help you find a range of top-rated insurance companies and tailor-made packages based on your needs. Call me, Jake Major, today at 307-209-4685 and let's discuss your insurance options. We're the Bullock Agency of Wyoming when benefits matter.
Welcome back to the Union broadcast booth, and we have a special interview brought to you by Jake Major with the Bulk Agency of Wyoming. Jake Major for When Benefits Matter, and really this would usually be our pregame coaches show, but because of tournament play, we don't usually have a pregame coaches show, but we do have someone very special joining us right now. And of course, you've heard from him earlier talking about baseball, but it is the representative for Buckle Up for Life Wyoming, the title sponsor of this presentation, Mr. Cody Beers. And Cody, you talk with people around other states, and they say, "Oh man, 2 hours is a long drive to go to a baseball game. An hour and a half is a long drive." I drove 5 hours just to get 2 hours away from here yesterday. How important is it for us to kind of remember that message by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming, especially in the summer while we're traveling to these games?
Oh, it's crucial, Elan. And, I climbed in the car at 5 a.m. this morning, headed over here, and you've got wildlife moving around. You've got, obstacles in the road. There might be things that have fallen out of vehicles. Your number one protection, first of all things, has got to be that seatbelt. It will keep you in that vehicle if something happens too, so that maybe you can make a defensive move and get out of the way of an animal or a vehicle coming. If you have to swerve a car, you might end up in the passenger side or something. But wearing that seatbelt is critical. We do lose people every year on Wyoming highways who buckle their seatbelt, but your chances of surviving a crash are greatly increased when you buckle that seatbelt every ride, every time.
Every ride, every time. And when you look at really just just the distance. I mean, the longer the distance, the more of a chance that you're going to need it. And when you look at Buckle Up for Life Wyoming, the Wyoming Seatbelt Coalition, how does their message match so well with American Legion Baseball as it has over the last few years?
Well, American Legion Baseball is about developing young men into productive adults who are patriotic about our country and who take seriously the democratic republic that we live in. And the same goes with this message, Buckle Up for Life. It's about taking responsibility and accountability for each of us as drivers. And when we go out there on the roads, it's our responsibility, both to our friends and family, to arrive safely at our destination, come back home safely, so that we can be there for our children, so we can be good dads, we can be good moms, brothers, sisters, the whole deal. Family is really important in American Legion Baseball because families make this baseball thing go in Wyoming. A lot of fundraising, a lot of miles, and number one, always buckle up when you get in the vehicle.
Cody, I've got a wife myself. I know you've got family. Almost everybody out there listening has family of some type. And, you hit the nail right on the head. It is our responsibility to get out, to get where we're going safely, and ultimately return to those safely.
My oldest son, Brady, who now lives in Cheyenne, used to be the manager for the Riverton Raiders, and he was driving to Laramie to see his now fiance. He's getting married in a month, a couple falls ago, and he hit a patch of ice just outside of Rawlins. Big surprise, in the fall, and ended up hanging, thank God, by a seatbelt as his truck rolled over. But he was hanging safely because he had that seatbelt on. Now, that vehicle rolled, and if he wouldn't have had that seatbelt on, he could have been thrown out of the vehicle and had that vehicle roll over top of his body, and I wouldn't have my son now. So I'm very thankful for his good decision that day. It's a great decision every time you climb in the vehicle to buckle your seatbelt.
Every ride, every time, and we want to thank Cody Beers and the Wyoming Seatbelt Coalition for their sponsor of the 2023 Single A and Double A state tournaments. You can catch Aaron polling on our other broadcast if you're looking for the Double A, but they've had a great tournament over in Jackson. Hopefully we got a great one here in Sheridan.
Your guys in Jackson are doing a great job. I've been tuning in the last couple days. Saw some exciting baseball. Love the double camera setup you guys have. You guys do it first class, Elan, and it's my honor and privilege to be here today.
Well, we appreciate those high words from someone that means so much to the baseball community here in Wyoming. Not only is he a great supporter of baseball in Wyoming through the Buckle Up for Life and Wyoming Seatbelt Coalition, also former state chairman and, of course, voice of the Riverton Raiders. It's going to be a good day, good, fun few days, and Cody, we're happy to have you alongside us.
Hey, thank you.
We're going to go and step aside. When we come back, we will have more. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming, live on mylocalradio.com.
I don't know about you, but every time I go to the grocery store, I'm filled with anxiety. Do I have enough money? Meat prices have doubled. How can I ever work on food storage when I can hardly afford food for this week? Wyoming Wild Meats and Lyman is the solution. Weekly specials are posted on Facebook. Beef, pork, chicken for one meal or a mixed order to fill the freezer. You will find quality Gosner cheese and milk products and delicious bread. Because overhead is low, the savings are passed to every customer. Wyoming Wild Meats, offering fresh domestic meats.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
It's a great time to check out the digital banking options at Trona Valley Federal Credit Union and skip the trip. Members who enroll in digital banking can make deposits remotely, check bank balances, transfer money between accounts, make loan payments, and use automatic bill pay options. You can even connect Quicken or QuickBooks to your Trona Valley digital banking accounts. Learn how digital banking with Trona Valley Federal Credit Union can make your life simpler. Stop in today. Member NCUA. Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Back in the Union broadcast booth, and it's time for our Keys to the Game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers. For all your cement, sand, and gravel needs, contact Ellingford Brothers in Evanston, 307-789-1515. And Cody, let's break down these two teams. For Torrington, you talked about how important offense is going to be for them, especially against this Cody Cubs team. How important is that first run going to be for either one of these teams?
Oh, I think it's huge, and I think getting somebody on base here in the first inning is a big deal. 7-inning ball games, so things get settled very early. On the Cody side, Thomason's got to throw strikes. The same with the Torrington pitcher. You pitch to contact early in state and let your defense get your rhythm going.
And this is a ballpark where defense can show off, as the entire infield is turf, so it rolls a little bit quicker to the glove. And we saw some great defense in the AA state tournament here a year ago. We're expecting the same thing. The only difference between AA and single A is that extra A. The type of players are exactly the same. It's the same type of competitiveness. It's the same athletic ability. All these guys are great, and it's going to be a very entertaining, fun 5 days.
Both of these teams will be playing in turf shoes. That's a requirement here at Rodolini Field. You play in turf. That was a somewhat controversial item a couple years ago, but we worked our way through it, and here we are in Sheridan.
We're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we'll have the first pitch. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When you get to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. Best Western Dunmar Inn, Evanston.
I'm Officer Kevin Malatesta, Public Information Officer for the Cheyenne Police Department. Cheyenne Police Department, for the May mobilization, is really looking for people who aren't seatbelted in their cars. It's a secondary violation in Wyoming, but as we make traffic stops for speeding, cell phones, whatever it may be, we're going to be looking to make sure that people have their seatbelts on. As we've gone over, seatbelts do save lives, and way too many people in Wyoming aren't wearing them. We want to make sure that people get home, get home safely, get to see their families again. So if they're involved in a car accident and that seatbelt is on, there's a much higher likelihood of that person making it through that accident, making it through without injuries even. When we have crashes without seatbelts, the consequences are much more severe.
The strategic plan for Una County School District Number 4 states, through collaboration with the entire learning community, our mission is to instill problem-solving skills in our students that will translate to a rapidly changing global environment. We work to accomplish this by constantly improving student achievement, improving student academic and behavioral skills with a district that operates efficiently and effectively. Uinta County School District Number 4, excellence in teaching, opportunity through learning.
Early mornings, tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
The national anthem has been sung, and it's time for our team intros brought to you by Varsity Inc. Get all your Red Devil gear at Varsity Inc. in downtown Evanston. Varsity Inc., we're on your team. Here's our team intros. As you can see, a lot of really familiar names. Trey Schroeder, Wyatt Carlson, Miles Bailey, William Duke, Ethan Hartley, Jack Schroeder, Caden Condolis, Ben Ranker. This is the entire team, not just the starting lineup, so everybody getting a shout-out here. And then, of course, you got Trey Thomason and Jace Jarrett. Thomason's going to be the starting pitcher for the Cubs today. Moving on to the Torrington Tigers, as they will be, of course, led out there by Ben Furmanak. Keep your eye on some other names throughout this Torrington Tiger team as well.
Yeah, this team is pretty heavy offense at the top of their lineup. Hackbarth, good leadoff hitter for this Torrington team.
Torrington in their black uniforms, black numerals with an orange trim, and it's a pale blue kit with white pants for the reigning state champions, the Cody Cubs. Those are your team intros brought to you by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc., we're on your team. That concludes our pregame show, brought to you by Big Country Properties. Big Country Properties, we get it done. Or we make it happen, excuse me. All right, here come the Cody Cubs, and let's go ahead and introduce you to the starting line for the Cody Cubs. Defensive alignment, of course, you got Trey Thomason, looks like pitching to Wyatt Carlson.
Yeah, I believe Jace Jarrett is the starting catcher today behind the dish. That's who I had on the starting lineups. Trey Schroeder will be in center field. Jack Schroeder in right. Dominic Phillips, big stick there. He is at first base. Trey Thomason on the mound. Been the ace all year. As Trey Schroeder and Trey Thomason have split that ace title for the Cubs. Wyatt Carlson in left field, Ben Ranker at third base, Eli Johnston at shortstop, and Miles Bailey at second base. Torrington, leadoff hitter, first baseman Aiden Desmond. He'll be followed by Nolan Long, the pitcher, and Ben Furmanak, the shortstop. Cleanup hitter today, Mac Hibben for the Torrington Tigers.
So that's the first four for the Torrington Tigers. Number 3 in the East, Torrington. Number 2 in the West, Cody. Should be a fun one.
Nobody wants this 10 a.m. game, Elan, but and the fans not really here yet. I'm guessing fans for both of these teams will be rolling in later today, probably checking out the game here on the live stream and over the radio waves all over Wyoming.
Absolutely. This is the place to be if you like baseball. It's a baseball fan's dream in July in Wyoming. You've got great AA action over in Teton County at Jackson's Giant Field, and we are ready to get started with the Single A tournament here at Ernie Rontinelli Field in Sheridan. Here we go. Trey Thomason steps in. He'll go ahead and get us started, and the 2023 Single A tournament is underway with a swing and a miss for strike one.
Yeah, big cut there for Desmond to start things off, and as we said, good start for Thomason is pounding the strike zone.
Next pitch misses just away. 1-1 strike to Desmond. Just getting started here in game one. Next pitch, swing and a miss at 1 for strike 2. 1-2 strikes. Nobody down, just getting started. Top of the first. Thomason had Green River off balance, and that one nips the inside of the zone. Beautiful looking pitch from Thomason to start it out.
These lines, we got 309 down the left field line and straightaway center. I'm not seeing that number. We'll get it here in a minute.
Bring up Nolan Long. First pitch in there for strike 1. Thomason trying to get things going early, but it's up for Torrington to get someone on. Swing and a miss and off speed. Strike 2. Quick pitcher's count for Thomason, who his last performance was a great win over Green River in the district semifinals. Swing and a miss at high heat for a quick strike 3 and a quick 2 outs for Trey Thomason.
7 pitches, 2 outs, Elan, and Thomason bringing the heat early on.
Here comes Ben Furmanak, the East Player of the Year. So I like how in Single A they have an East Player of the Year, West Player of the Year, kind of like AL and NL MVP. First pitch finds the zone for strike 1.
14 teams in A, and that's what's different between A and Double A. Just a lot more teams, a lot more towns involved.
0-1 swing and a fly ball foul over the first base line, and a quick 0-2 count against Ben Furmanak.
Mac Hibben, the right fielder, left-hander, waiting on deck.
Next pitch, swing and a miss, and he strikes out the side. Heck of a start for Trey Thomason. The Cody Cubs will get their first chance. We come back. It's no score. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming, live on mylocalradio.com.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobby Dalzall, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
At YHI, "We're with you" is more than just 3 simple words. It encompasses the principles we live by to serve our members and local communities. So if you're looking to keep your banking relationships local with a partner who will always be there for you, look to us. We're YHI. We're Wyoming. We're with you. Visit yhi.org to learn how you can be a part of something bigger today.
Well, the first 3 outs of this one were recorded with a great pace by Trey Thomason, striking out the side. And now that'll bring up the Cody Cubs. Their first attempt here in the Single A State Tournament. Jace Jarrett to lead things off for Cody. Let's go ahead and meet the battery real quick for the Torrington Tigers.
Jace Jarrett for the Torrington Tigers, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Aiden Desmond at first base. Nolan Long on the mound. Ben Furmanak, shortstop. It'll be Mac Hibben in right.
First pitch, swing and a fly ball into center field. Shields retreats back and makes the grab for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. Doesn't get more effective than that.
Brady Shields continuing Torrington's battery. Brady Shields in center field. Ryder Hackbarth in the left. Drew Kramer at second base. Ryan Morehouse at third base. And Austin Short behind the plate as stepping in the left-hander, Trey Schroeder.
Well, one lefty in this lineup. First pitch up high, misses. 1 ball, no strikes as Nolan Long. Good throwing right-hander. The 1-0 on the way. Swing and a fly ball into deep right field. This could be trouble. and that one hits the track. Going for 2 is Trey Schroeder, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, he got all of that off the bottom of the fence, Elan, and Schroeder easily in with the stand-up double.
That now brings up Jack Schroeder. He's kind of been restricted on what he's been able to do due to injury, but still a great season for Schroeder. But a runner in scoring position for Cody, and you mentioned it, getting the sticks going early is a big deal. Hopefully, Cody can cash in on this, but if you're a Torrington fan, you want to see this end fairly quickly. First pitch to Schroeder. Finds the zone for strike 1. I'll tell you what, Long really reached back for that one.
Yeah, he's going to pound the zone. Just 4 pitches and already an out and a double for Cody.
Long comes set and the 0-1. Swing, and that one's down into left field for a base hit. They wave the runner around. Here comes Jack Schroeder. Throw to home is not in time. Here going to third is Schroeder, and he'll advance on the throw. So it's a double that puts him at third. And now it's 1-0 Cody to start it out.
Well, and that's going to be an error on the pitcher who did not back up the play at home. Stood on the mound. They could have probably prevented Schroeder from moving up to third on that play, but you've got to be backing up that catcher.
Here comes the cleanup man, Dominic Phillips. With a runner 90 feet away, Cody already on top of the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Long's going to come from the windup and the pitch. Misses just away from the righty for ball 1.
Back-to-back Schroeders. Call him SS or what? I mean, gee whiz. That was some hitting.
Long steps and deals. Swing and a fly ball into right center field. Shields retreats over, but instead it's going to be Hibben who makes the catch. Tag up, throw home. That is not in time as it just died, and it's a sac fly RBI, 2 down, 2 on the board for the Cody Cubs. Now here comes the pitcher, Trey Thomason. And this might be a little bit of a blessing in disguise for Long, as he's going to be facing off with his counterpart with empty bases. So he can really kind of focus on getting this last out. 2 runs you can bounce back from.
Boy, big first inning for the Cody Cubs.
Pitch from Long. Breaking ball starts towards the center, fades away, but nips the zone for strike 1. As Long now comes set, kicks and the 0-1. Swing and a fly ball into center right field, and that's down for a 2-out extra base hit. Hustling for 2 is Thomason, and that's a 2-out double. Second double of the game for the Cubs. They haven't gotten a single yet.
Well, 3 straight doubles for the Cubs. Trey Schroeder, Jack Schroeder, now Trey Thomason. They're hitting the heck out of the ball to the opposite field. That's a good omen for the Cody Cubs hitters. I mean, that's where you want to hit the ball.
Yep. Here comes Trey Thomason. You look at this outfield wall, and it's kind of hard to see on the stream. You might see it a little bit better as the sun kind of peeks out, but there's a massive monster off of left field as the first pitch to Carlson is taken for strike 1. But you also kind of have a little bit of a break in center left field where the wall drops down. If you can get a hold one and tattoo one, we saw Jackson put multiple homers over there. The 0-1 on the way, check swing, and he didn't go. 1 ball, 1 strike.
They've actually got the wall named. It's the Justin Odell Memorial Wall in left.
Flared into left field. Thought about rounding third, but a great throw by Hackbarth. Holds him, but the throw goes wild, and the Cubs are up 3-0.
Going to be a throwing error on the Torrington catcher, Austin Short, as he decided to throw to second. It got away from the second baseman. A little high and outside on that throw, and it led to the 3rd run, this one by Thomason. 3-0 Cubs here with 2 outs, top of the first.
Well, the target may be on Powell's back, but Cody is sending a message with this performance. First pitch misses, ball 1.
When I got here, they were in the cage, Elan, and they looked good then. Carried right over to game time.
Two down, one on. He's a runner at second. Pitch, swing, and a pop-up foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. That runner on second, by the way, Wyatt Carlson after the RBI single. Coming in, Rinker, one of the better arms on this Cody staff. Next pitch misses inside. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ben Ranker, a student at Meeteetse High School, played quarterback for the Longhorns last year.
2-1 on the way. Swing and lined right back towards the pitcher. Long underhands it to Desmond for out number 3 at first base. And the inning's over, but 3 runs come in for Cody. They lead it 3-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
I buckle up because there's been too many fatalities around our house where somebody would have survived if they'd been wearing their seatbelt.
I definitely wear my seatbelt to keep him safe. I wear it just for safety.
I buckle up because my mom makes me.
I buckle up to set a good example for my kids and to make sure they stay safe.
Getting home safe to my family.
I buckle up because it keeps me safe. Go Pokes, buckle up!
Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Do some good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Kazine's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be. With brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more, visit Kazine's Furniture at 941 Front Street in Evanston.
Hibben thrown out by Bailey at second to first during the break to get the leading out. It's time for our Kazine's Ace and Fan Cam. Our Kazine's Ace and Furniture Fan Cam, highlighting the great fan bases. Torrington, of course, a long ways from here. Cody, not too much closer, as both of these teams have made the trip to support their teams. On to the top of the second, nobody on, 1 down, and Torrington still looking for their first base runner as we rejoin this one, as Shields will foul that one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, Cody struck 3 runs on 4 hits. 2 of those were earned. A pair of Torrington errors in that first inning, but Torrington looking to get something going here.
1-1 to Shields. Catches inside part of the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jason Borders and the Pal Pioneers in the house.
Thomason doing what he came here to do. He's got 3 strikeouts. He's throwing a lot of pitches right down the zone.
The 1-2 swing and flares that one foul. It'll hold 1 ball, 2 strikes. Torrington beat Wheatland to get here. The 1-2 on the way, and that's a solid hit ball into right field. Shields got himself a hit, and the Sticks might be waking up for Torrington a little bit.
Ryder Hackbarth coming in to, where's that 0 on his back? I always thought when I was coaching, man, you want to wear the 0. You better be confident, young man. Left fielder for the Tigers.
So you know he's got some flair, as most great left fielders do. Thomason now coming out of the stretch for the first time today. First pitch to Hackbarth, misses well outside. 1 ball, 1 no strikes. We'll see if that changes some things up for Thomason and the approach for the Tigers as well. Torrington with their second lefty to my count. The 1-0 on the way, misses inside. So misses away, misses in. Now Thomason's going to have to work his way back into this count, down 2-0.
Another left-handed hitter here for Torrington.
Thomason from the stretch. Misses low. Ball gets away. Shields taking off for second. So a runner in scoring position for Torrington. 3 balls, no strikes. So, and Cody, when you've watched as much American Legion baseball as you have, I bet you know that the light is extremely red here for Hackbarth, and it's almost a chance for Thomason to get back into this. And the pitch missed away. A 4-pitch walk. And for the first time, putting Thomason in the stretch seems to be putting him in a little bit of difficulty.
Well, he's not hitting his spots on that batter, but he's been on the whole game so far. No big deal. You're getting your fielders into position to turn the double play.
Here's Derek Kramer, another lefty. Cody winning 3-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Only the top of the second, though. First pitch from Thomason to Kramer. Bounces that one in the dirt for ball 1. That's 5 straight balls thrown by Thomason.
He seems to be trying to overthrow that breaking pitch just a bit.
Runner at second is Shields. Hackbarth stands on first. Shields on with a single. Hackbarth worked a 4-pitch walk. The 1-0 to Kramer. Catches the outside part of the window for strike 1. And Thomason looks to get back on track. Breeze on the sign from Jarrett. Now comes set, the 1-1. Oh, thought about checking that one, but instead it goes off of his bat. Foul ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 down, 2 on for the Tigers.
Fun to watch the pace of this game. We've seen a lot of pace this year in Major League College Baseball with the new clocks in play. Both these teams moving quickly. Their pitchers want to work quick for the most part.
Timeout called by Kramer. I think Torrington sensing that if they're going to do something, now's the time. The 1-2 on the way. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Kramer. It's our first ballerina count, 2-2. Like that one, huh?
I do, yeah. To go to Barbie?
Yeah, right. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Misses, full count. So I made an agreement with my wife. We saw Barbie, but we also saw Oppenheimer the same day.
What do they call that?
Barbenheimer?
Yeah. It's been a popular choice of double features this summer.
It was a great double feature, and that one misses. Bases loaded. Tying run at first. As that will now bring up Ryan Morehouse, the number 8 man. And they're going to have a talk here.
All this done with 1 out.
Yep.
It was Brady Shields getting a single to right and then back-to-back walks. And all of a sudden Torrington, it's harvest time in Torrington, so why not? Farming country, southeast Wyoming.
Down by 3. I think I went there to call a football semifinal filling in for our Bridger Valley guy one time. Nice people, nice town.
It's kind of like stepping back in time. It's got that Midwest vibe to it. The only thing it doesn't have is brick streets.
Yeah.
Get down in Kansas, Oklahoma.
They're pretty close to the Kansas line, too.
They are. Yep. 8 miles west of Nebraska.
Here we go. Thomason back in, facing off against Morehouse. First pitch to Morehouse, inside to the righty for strike 1. And it seems like he followed 2 lefties with a righty by Coach Jackson. Next pitch, swing and a fly ball into right field, foul. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Morehouse with the good hack, just a bit behind Thomason, but you get something on the ground, it's going to get lively out there.
Bases loaded, Shields at third, Hackbarth at second, Kramer at first. Next pitch just misses. 2 balls, 1 strike.
10 pitches in the first inning for Thomason on 3 Ks. He's getting his pitch count up this inning.
2-1, foul tip into the glove. Jarrett hangs on, but it's only strike 2. Austin Short, the catcher, stands on deck. The 2-2 from Thomason to Morehouse. Finds the zone. Beautiful pitch from Thomason. And some of the umpires in the stands don't agree with the call, but it's...
We all know the best angles.
Yep.
Call the balls and strikes are up here in the stands.
Now with 2 down, here comes Austin Short, the catcher.
Big opportunity here for the Tigers. You do not want to leave runners in scoring position.
Bases loaded, down by 3. First pitch to Short. Misses inside. 1 ball, no strikes. If you could somehow get something going on here to get back to the top of the order, that'd be big. The 1-0 on the way. Misses. Short, 2 balls, no strikes.
It's been missing low a lot.
Here we go, the 2-0 on the way. Inside, 3-0. Runners are going to be going on the next pitch, guaranteed. Nowhere to put him. You got to make a pitch if you're Thomason, and he does. 3-1 count.
Boy, that one was high in the zone, too. Waist-high fastball.
3-1 on the way. Swing and a fly ball, foul, and it's loaded. And Cody, every baseball game kind of feels like it can be boiled down to certain battles, certain at-bats. This is one of those potentially.
Bunch of drama here in the second inning.
3-2 on the way. Missed it. Oh, he got him. Thought he missed it, but he catches the inside corner, and the inning is over. Trey Thomason gets out of a bases-loaded jam, and we're off to the middle of the second. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming, the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
3-0 Cody, despite getting out of a bases-loaded jam. Torrington not able to bring anyone in, and now Nolan Long is going to have to try to keep things quiet for the Tigers, as Cody did a very good job putting his pitch count up, but Torrington also just worked Trey Thomason. And one thing we haven't talked about yet, Cody, is that pitch count in a 5-day tournament is going to be huge, and it's going to be on the managers to figure out where they want to pull guys, where they want to insert guys. We've seen that chess match take place at the AA state tournament. It's going to happen the same thing here.
Well, and as a manager, you can start playing games with yourself a little bit. Do we take that guy out? Do we put that guy in? Cheyenne last night had to bring arguably the state's best pitcher in Bradley Feaser for 5 innings just to beat Jackson. So don't know what his pitch count was there, but they had to bring him. 29 pitches in that second inning for Trey Thomason. He's now got 39 pitches through 2 innings, which that's, if the average 20 pitches an inning, that's decent. But do you want to burn him? And we'll see, I guess, what Bo White plans as we head in to the bottom of the second.
Here is Thomason to lead things off Eli Johnston, rather, to lead things off, Long kicks and deals. First pitch. Outside, 1 ball, no strikes.
Johnston's dad, Jeremiah, down at first base, the assistant coach for this Cody team.
1-0 on the way. Beautiful breaking ball from Long. Finds the window for strike 1. Started inside and just circled its way back in. Long from the windup, the 1-1. Swing and a miss at an off speed. Had him way out in front of that one.
Johnston's dad, the longtime high school principal at Cody High School.
1-2 on the way. Swing and a foul ball, and it'll hold. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Miles Bailey, then the top of the order, Jace Jarrett and Trey Schroeder, the next 3 up for the Cubs. The 1-2 on the way. Breaking ball. Ooh, if it missed, it didn't miss by much. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just broke high across his chest. That's a tough one to call.
The 2-2 on the way. That one just misses outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Long. We'll see what he does here. Full count offering onto the leadoff man. Pitch. Swing and a grounder at the second baseman. Furbanak, shortstop. Throw to first in time for out number 1. Way to pitch to contact for Nolan Long.
Second infield. Well, they put it in play for the second straight time in the infield. First 2 plays in the infield in this game for Torrington.
Here's Miles Bailey, the second baseman. And you've got Jace Jarrett on deck, Trey Schroeder in the hole. First pitch, missed inside. 1 ball, no strikes from Long to Bailey. Jace Jarrett flew out to center field his last time up. He stands on deck with 1 down. Bailey, the 1-0 from Long. Down low outside. Torrington beat Wheatland for the right to get here. The 2-0 on the way. This is 3 balls, no strikes. Winner of this game will get the winner of Douglas and Green River tomorrow. Loser will get the loser of that matchup tomorrow morning. 3-0 on the way. Takes this pitch for a strike. Now if you're Nolan Long, you're 1 pitch away from getting back into this thing. Long with the pitch. Swing and a tip for strike 2. Great pitching here by Nolan Long, battling back down 3-0.
Yeah, he's been all over the zone on Bailey here. We'll see coming up payoff.
Kick and deal. Swing and a pop-up into foul territory. Short, throws off the mask, makes the catch for out number 2. And if you can get out of this inning unharmed after what happened, not only in the bottom of the first, but what the opportunities you gave yourself in the top of the second, that is huge for the Tigers.
You got to feel like they've developed a little bit of momentum after they loaded the bases there in the first, and they're kind of playing with a little jump in their step now, so that's good to see from the Tigers.
Jace Jarrett flew out to center fielder Shields to start the first bottom of the first inning. First pitch finds the zone for strike 1, and that's the first time that we've seen Nolan Long get on top of him in this inning. The 0-1 from Long. Swing and a foul ball. Pitcher's count to Jace Jarrett.
Well, you don't want that fastball getting up against this high bunch of hitters in the Cody lineup because they hit the ball really well. Low and outside. That's what you want.
The 0-2. Jammed him inside, and he might have gotten a piece of that with his hand, but he fouls it off.
Jarrett frustrated. He wanted to take that one down the line.
Yeah.
Got out on his front foot a bit.
0-2 count. You got some pitches to play with if you're Long. The 0-2 on the way. Down in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, in the turf, I guess. Not really dirt, but you get the idea, people. The entire infield is turf, which can make for some awesome defensive baseball. Great facility here in Sheridan. The 1-2 on the way. Found the zone, and Nolan Long. 1-2-3 inning, and it's still 3-0 Cody on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back with our 3rd inning, brought to you by UNTI Envision on the 2023 Single A State Tournament Brought to you by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming on mylocalradio.com.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Trust, hard work, and experience is what you'll find at Brian's Muffler Shop in Evanston. Quality work at a great price. Brian's Muffler is the perfect fit for oil changes, stock and performance mufflers, and Anderson hitches and accessories. Call Brian's Muffler today, 789-7021.
Dad, I heard that human eyes can distinguish between 1 to 10 million different colors. Is that true?
That is true. The human eye is amazing. We use our eyes not only to work and learn, but also to simply enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we care about each individual's eye health needs. Whether a person is looking for computer glasses, polarized sunglasses to assist in outdoor hobbies, contact lenses, or has general eye health needs, we are here to listen to our patients' thoughts and concerns to help them enjoy their amazing eyes.
Call today to schedule an appointment. 789-3937.
Trey Thomason out there for inning number 3 of work. And Cody, you mentioned a stat that shows how dominant Thomason has been from the mound today.
Well, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, but only 1 ball put in play through 2 innings for the Torrington Tigers as we get Ian Desmond.
Desmond, fly ball into right center field, and that's going to get caught by Schroeder in right field for out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out, and we've seen Thompson do that before. That's pitch number 40, by the way, thrown by him. That'll now bring up Nolan Long. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Really, the top 3 all struck out to begin the game. First pitch to Long, up high, 1 ball, no strikes.
Boy, as a coach, you love it when your pitcher gets those 1 pitch outs in this world of pitch counts.
The 1-0 on the way. Swing and a chopper at the third baseman. Ranker throws it over to first in time for out number 2. That'll now bring up Ben Furmanek, the Single A East Player of the Year.
Struck out on 3 pitches in the first.
Nobody on, 2 down. Top of the third, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision. 3-0 Cody on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. First pitch to Furmanek. Swing and a liner into right field. That's in for a single, and Furmanek gets his first hit of the state tournament.
Went with the pitch. Took it into right. Torrington got things going again.
And that's what we saw what happened in the last inning. The key was getting Thomason in the stretch. We'll see if Torrington can jump on that one. Here comes Mac Hibben. First pitch to Hibben, misses for ball 1.
Getting a little warm out there, starting to see some sweat on the umpire's back. It's going to be a hot one here.
Yep. Throw back to first, and he's back in time, no problem. That's the first pickoff move we've seen from either team here today.
Hall of Famer over there working first base today, Nevin Jacobs from Powell.
1-0 count to Hibben. Missed outside. Great snag by Jarrett. 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, he had to hustle for that one.
I don't even know if he slid over that much. He just reached out the arm and brought that one in. 2-0 on the way. Swing and a flare into right field. It's a 2-out single. Furmanek heading for third, and he is in. Runners on the corners now as Furmanek shows some aggressive base running. Slides into third, and now here's Shields, who's 1 for 1 on the day.
Furmanek didn't even slow down, and it was nearly a perfect play by the Cubs. Ranker's tag just missed him as Furmanek in underneath of it to touch third base.
Next game up will be Green River and Douglas. And then after that, we'll have Casper and Lovell. And then it all ends tonight of day one, that is, between Cody, as that one is blooped into center field. Here comes Furmanak and Shields with an RBI single.
Torrington jumping on that first pitch. 3 hitters in a row.
Setting the ambush, and we'll see as number 0 brought a walk-up last time up. It's Ryder Hackbarth. Thomason with the pitch. Foul ball, and now Thomason's pitch count up to 48.
All this coming with 2 outs for Torrington.
It's only a 2-run game now. As Thomason comes set. And that's a balk, so that'll move all the runners over.
Yeah, he pumped those shoulders and the left knee, and boy, I could see that up here.
Thomason about to deliver pitch number 59 to Hackbarth. 0-1 count to Ryder, the pitch from Thomason. Missed outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the stretch, the 1-1. Swing and a foul ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tying run in scoring position for Torrington. Don't you love postseason baseball? Every pitch matters.
Torrington left 3 on in the first. They got 2 on here in the second.
The 1-2.
Third, I'm sorry.
Swing and a fly ball into center field, but it is caught by Trey Schroeder to end the inning, but 1 comes in, and we got ourselves a fun one on to the bottom of the third. It's Cody 3, Torrington 1 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, brought to you by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
I'm Kendall Roberts with the Wyoming Seatbelt Coalition. Whether your car is a classic car or a new one, buckle up every time. Buckle Up for Life, Wyoming.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
3-1 Cody as the Cubs look to add more to it as we head to the bottom of the third inning, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision. And after giving up those 3 runs in the first inning, Nolan Long has kind of settled in here a little bit.
Yeah, 1 run on 4 hits for Torrington. And Cody, they had that first inning, 3 runs on 4 hits. So pretty even up here. And, Short has done his job on the mound. Long has done his job on the mound for Torrington. And we'll see as we head into the meat of this Cody order.
Here comes Trey Schroeder. He got a double last time up against Long. First pitch to Schroeder. Misses down low. 1 ball, no strikes.
It'd be nice to have a couple brothers like this on your baseball team.
Right. Have a whole family, that way you know that the next one's coming.
Dad played at Nebraska.
1-0, swing and a hard hit ball into right field. That's a leadoff extra base hit. Schroeder digs for second. We'll see if he gets past. They're waving him to third, and he is in with a leadoff triple. This is Thomason. Chopper at the third baseman, Morehouse, but they call that one foul.
Yeah, fielded it foul before it got to third base.
I think Morehouse tried to get there as fast as possible, but just couldn't do it. Trey Thompson, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 5-1 lead for Cody on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Bottom of the third. Brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision as that one's fouled away, and it'll hold 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Schroeder brothers scored 4 of the 5 runs, and as you said, 1 single away from a brother cycle. I like it. Baseball out on the field.
1-2 count to Thomason. 47 pitches thrown by Nolan Long, with 2 1/3 thrown as that one's popped up into foul territory. Short throws off his mask. Instead, the first baseman, Desmond, comes up and makes the grab for round number 2. I'll bring up Wyatt Carlson, the outfielder. He sometime plays catcher. Really, I would almost say usually plays catcher. He was the catcher during the district tournament a week ago.
Carlson, RBI single in the first.
First pitch misses for ball 1. Apologies about the internet drop earlier. During that, Jack Schroeder hits a 2-run bomb over the left field monster. Next one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Game 1 of 4 here on day 1. Next pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes, and now Carlson will get probably hold up. Chance for Nolan to get back into this count. 3-0 almost serves as a free pitch for the pitcher if you can find the zone. 3-0 on the way. Miss up and out, or in rather. That's a 2-out walk for Wyatt Carlson. That brings up Ben Ranker. Probably see him take to the mound at some point this game, but with a 5-run lead and the pitch count, wonder at what point we'll see Coach Bo White possibly pull Thomason.
Ranker grounded to pitcher the last time out.
2 up, or 2 down. First pitch finds zone for strike 1. Ranker. Keeping an eye on his base runner, Carlson. That one bounces in the dirt. Stops by short. Carlson not going to go anywhere. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on first, 2 down. Bottom of the third, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. And right now, in this inning, Cody has improved their chances of winning. The 1-1 on the way. Swing and a fly ball right field. That was a breaking ball that he was waiting on. Just couldn't straighten it out.
Cody does what Cody does. They swing good bats. Good-looking swings. Fundamentally sound baseball team.
Pitch, swing, and a chopper down the right field line. Digging for third is Ranker, and he's in there. Or Carlson, rather. Ranker over to second. Or sorry, Carlson over to third.
Ranker at first on that single.
I'll now bring up Eli Johnston. 0 for 1 on the day. Ground out to the shortstop.
Cody shortstop, Eli Johnston.
First pitch, misses outside. Runner's going for second, and they got a run down here. Throw home. Tried to throw him out at second. Great heads-up base running by Carlson. He'll come in, and the Cody Cubs execute that double steal brilliantly.
Yeah, they just threw it down, and Cody was setting them up there. And it worked. 6-1, Cody.
3 runs in this inning to match their runs from the first inning. Swing and a chopper at the shortstop. Furmanak goes to first, but the ball bounces, rolls over the first baseman. Here comes Ranker. He'll score, and that's the 4th run. Johnston will go to second.
It's going to be an error on the shortstop, just a bad throw.
Furmanak had it, just couldn't bring in the throw.
That'll be Torrington's 3rd error in this ball game. 3 runs in this inning in a variety of ways. Actually 4 runs in a variety of ways for Cody. 2-run homer.
And we'll see if that's the end for Nolan Long. Down by 6. Yep, and he tosses in the ball. We'll have a new pitcher for Torrington. We'll introduce you to him when we come back after this. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on MyLocalRadio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Dad, I heard that human eyes can distinguish between 1 to 10 million different colors. Is that true?
That is true. The human eye is amazing. We use our eyes not only to work and learn, but also to simply enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we care about each individual's eye health needs. Whether a person is looking for computer glasses, polarized sunglasses to assist in outdoor hobbies, contact lenses, or has general eye health needs, we are here to listen to our patients' thoughts and concerns to help them enjoy their amazing eyes.
Call today to schedule an appointment. 789-3937.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions, 133 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
You're invited to come in and visit with the team at Cache Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley today. Our customers are our friends. If you haven't ever been in, stop in today. We'd love to get to know you. If you haven't been in for a while, stop in and let's get caught up. And if you were here yesterday, come back again soon. You always have an open invitation to visit the crew at Cache Honda Yamaha, where our customers are our friends, on US 91 between Logan and Smithfield.
Mac Hibben enters the game for the Torrington Tigers. Can't close the book completely on Nolan Long as Johnston is over on second, but Long now moves to second base. Kramer now in right field for the Tigers, according to the Game Changer. Bailey, the first man to meet Hibben. First pitch misses for a ball.
Bailey, the 9-hole hitter. Got to get out of this if you're Torrington.
1-0 on the way. It misses just barely. 2 balls, no strikes. Runner on second is Eli Johnston. Hibben finds the zone for strike 1. So now we wait to see what happens for Nolan Long's day, as he is responsible for Johnston over on second. The 2-1 finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the third, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision. The pitch, out in the dirt, gets away from short. Going to third is Johnston. So another full count here coming up, in a big opportunity for Cody to add even more on. And as you mentioned, the top of the order, who has really done the lion's share of the damage, due up for the Cubs. I almost said the Bronx, just out of habit.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Full count to Bailey. Swing and a fly ball into center field. Shields has a beat on it, and they get out of the inning, but not before 4 come in for Cody. They lead it 7-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. At the end of the third inning, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on MyLocalRadio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Dad, I heard that human eyes can distinguish between 1 to 10 million different colors. Is that true?
That is true. The human eye is amazing. We use our eyes not only to work and learn, but also to simply enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we care about each individual's eye health needs. Whether a person is looking for computer glasses, polarized sunglasses to assist in outdoor hobbies, contact lenses, or has general eye health needs, we are here to listen to our patients' thoughts and concerns to help them enjoy their amazing eyes.
Call today to schedule an appointment. 789-3937.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions, 133 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
You're invited to come in and visit with the team at Cache Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley today. Our customers are our friends. If you haven't ever been in, stop in today. We'd love to get to know you. If you haven't been in for a while, stop in and let's get caught up. And if you were here yesterday, come back again soon. You always have an open invitation to visit the crew at Cache Honda Yamaha, where our customers are our friends, on US 91 between Logan and Smithfield.
Drew Kramer to lead things off for the Torrington Tigers. From the windup, first pitch misses down low. 1 ball, no strikes.
Book on Torrington pitcher Nolan Long. He went 2 2/3, faced 17 batters, gave up 7 hits on 7 runs. 5 of those runs were earned. He walked 1 and struck out 1.
1-0 misses down in the turf. 2 balls, no strikes to Kramer. Worked a walk last time up. Next pitch, swing, and a foul ball on 2-0. Good 2-0 hack. Thomason has thrown 54 pitches. Here's 55. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Blew it past him. Great looking pitch by Thomason.
Thomason's looked tough in this game.
Even at 2, the pitch. Swing and a chopper over the head of the pitcher. Can't make the play at shortstop is Johnston, and reaching is Kramer with a nice piece of hitting.
They call that seeing eye single, right through the middle.
And that's big to lead off the inning. After giving up 4, how do you respond? Well, can't do that. That'll now bring up Ryan Morehouse.
Morehouse struck out in the second.
Thomason will go back into the stretch now. He steps out. He wants to see the signs again from Jarrett. First pitch to Morehouse. Swing and a foul ball for strike 1.
First foul ball to the screen in this game. What a beautiful field.
Absolutely. You know, yesterday I had to laugh. Our friend Jake Nichols over at the AA state tournament said that foul territory is not very big because you can't afford a lot of real estate in Jackson Hole. But it is the exact opposite of this one. Lots of room in foul territory. 0-1 on the way, finds his own for strike 2.
Jason Huggins, outstanding job up there to get that field the way it is today. They do have that bicycle path that goes right around the edge of the field. Always wonder if bicycles ride there just to run the gauntlet during games.
Throw back to first, and he is back in time. 0-2, swing and a fly ball into right field, and that is going to drop in between the center fielder and the right fielder for another base hit. And Torrington, nobody down, might have something brewing here.
Take what the pitcher gives you, and, station-to-station baseball here for Torrington is number 9 hitter, Austin Short, who struck out looking in the second.
Now, if you can somehow get on and bring the top of your order with bases loaded, nobody down, that would be huge for Torrington. Short 0 for 1. Has been a great defensive catcher for the Tigers today. And a time called by Short.
Thomason just stood there and play a little poker game with the pitcher batter there.
Such a psychological battle happening between these two men every time. Pitch, swing, and a fly ball into right field. Foul, out of play. Now sets it 0-1 as Short fouled that one over the first base dugout. And the 0-1 to short. Swing and a foul ball into the back screen. Pitcher's count for Trey Thomason. We'll see if he changes up the speed at all here to try to mix up his eye level.
Get there, Drew.
Comes set. Thomason delivers the 0-2 to short. Swing, and that one up the middle for a great play by Bailey. Goes to second, and there's no play at first. Gets one and runners on the corners on a fielder's choice.
The fielder's choice brings up leadoff hitter, first baseman, Aiden Desmond.
That'll now bring up Aiden Desmond, the leadoff man. Still looking for his first hit of the day.
Desmond struck out in the first, flied out to right in the third. If you're Torrington, got to make things happen now.
Runners on the corners. We'll keep an eye on that runner at first short. First pitch to Desmond, flared into right field. That's down. It's a 5-run ball game. Clapping his hands, crossing the line is Kramer with an RBI single for Desmond.
The RBI single brings up second baseman Nolan Long.
Now here comes Nolan Long. Coach White wants to have a conversation. We'll see if that is the end of Thomason. He's thrown 63 pitches. You know Coach White wants to use him later on in the tournament.
Yeah, that 65 level, I believe, requires 2 days. I'll have to look that up.
No, they follow pitch smart, so 105, you're cooked for the entire tournament. And they're going to let Desmond in there. Maybe they told him, hey, this is your last batter, because you can start the batter. Still a long ways away from that 105, but you got to think that coach does not want to use Thomason in this first round, especially when you're looking forward. You've got Douglas, you've got Powell, potentially a rematch with Green River tomorrow if things hold up for them. And it's a 5-run lead, though, for Cody. 1 down. First pitch to Nolan Long. Inside the zone for strike 1.
Long 0 for 2 today. Struck out in the first, grounded to third in the third.
Thomason comes set. And the 0-1. Swing and a chopper right at the third baseman. Throw over to second for 1. On to first. Not going to happen. Runner comes home. Second baseman Bailey wants a runner's interference, but he's not going to get it. And coming home is short to make it 7-3.
Yeah, and that'll be a throwing error on the second baseman now as we get Bo White coming out to talk things over with the umpire.
Wants to know about a possible interference over at second base. I don't think he's going to get it, judging from what the body language from the umpire right now. Probably wanting a little bit of an explanation. Our next game is going to get started at 1 p.m. We'll be on the air around 12:30. Going to be number 1 out of the East, Douglas, versus number 4, Green River, but don't let that 4 fool you. Green River and Douglas played earlier in the season. Green River got the better of the Cats.
And they usually see each other in that Bolins tournament in Douglas, too. So they've seen each other throughout this season. Never count out a team in a state tournament first round.
Well, Torrington, if they can get that runner at first, make this a 3-run game, they could have something cooking, as it's only the top of the 4th. Still a long ways to go. Thompson checks the runner at first. The pitch from the stretch, swing and a chopper in and out of the glove of the third baseman Ranker. Throw over to first in time for out number 3. Dominic Phillips puts on the splits and the inning is over. 7-3 Cody as we head to the bottom of the 5th. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on MyLocalRadio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
This presentation on MyLocalRadio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
Cody put up 4 in the bottom of the third. Now look to do the same thing here in the bottom of the fourth, as it's a 7-3 game. And what do we got on that pitch count? Especially when you look at Trey Thomason, which, by the way, Thomason has thrown 66 pitches.
Well, he can go to 75 and get 3 days rest and possibly pitch on the final day for Cody. If you go 81 plus pitches, you got 4 days rest, and that's going to end your state tournament. So
you got
maybe you bring him out here in the 5th.
Unless they put up some runs here in the 4th, another 4-run inning. You got to think Coach White might be thinking, all right, we're at the point where we can trade out for runs.
Yeah.
Going into the 5th, as Jace Jarrett will lead things off for the Cubs. 3 by Cody in the bottom of the first. Torrington gets 1 in the top, and then Cody immediately responds with 4 in the bottom of the third, but Torrington with 2 of their own in the top of the fourth. First pitch finds the inside part of the zone for strike 1. Good-looking pitch there from Hibben.
Jace Jarrett 0 for 2. Flew out to center in the first, struck out looking in the second.
He's the leadoff guy, but the Schroeders follow behind him as he fouls that one off. And I don't need to remind you what the Schroeders have done in this game so far.
Well, let's see. Trey a double and a triple. Jack a double and a 2-run homer. 4 runs scored for the Schroeders.
0-2 on the way. Swinging a chopper down the third base line. Foul. Well, let's talk about Jack Schroeder. A double and a triple. Or sorry, a triple and a double and a homer.
Yep. 3 RBIs.
Yeah. Talked about a brother cycle, but a triple and a single, and we could be talking about the real deal.
Yeah. Triple's the hardest one traditionally.
The 1-2 on the way. Swing and popped up into right field. Kramer has a beat on it, makes the catch for out number 1. Now brings up Trey Schroeder. Here we go.
This will be an unorthodox, but you're coaching this, you just put him on.
Maybe. I mean, he's got yet to be standing on first, so what's the harm? But then you got to pitch to the only other hitter hotter than him on this lineup, Jack Schroeder, with a runner on. First pitch misses for a ball.
Center fielder way over into right center as both of those hits have come right there.
Pitch, swing and a miss out in front of that one. 4 strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. All 3 outfielders almost on the track, so you could bloop one in there too if you're Schroeder as well. The 1-1 on the way. Swings that one down low, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left on left, new pitcher for Torrington the last time Schroeder was up. Got both of his hits off the starter.
1-2 count to Trey. Hibben delivers. Foul tip into the glove. Great grab by Short. And that's strike 3, 2 down. And now here comes Jack Schroeder. 2-run shot over the left field monster last time he came in. 2 for 2 on the day. First pitch to Schroeder. Outside, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 on the way. Got an offering for that one, held up. 2 balls, no strikes.
Keep him in the box, Blue.
It's fun to listen to fans.
2-0 on the way. Swing and a miss at a fastball for strike 1. Good heat there from Hibben.
Like this left-hander.
Hard throwing lefty, the 2-1 on the way. Tried to fool him with an off speed, and he does. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Went fast and then put the brakes on. We'll see what he does here on a 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a chopper past the third baseman, Morehouse. Schroeder is now in with a single, and there is the brother cycle we were talking about.
He's a triple shy of a cycle here in the 4th.
Well, he just took what was given to him, saw that the outfield is playing way deep on him. That's the type of respect you're given when you hit a double and a homer.
7th hit of the ball game for this Cody Cubs.
First pitch to Dominic Phillips, swing and a miss for strike 1.
Phillips has flown out twice to right field.
Comes set. Hibben delivers the 0-1. Phillips holds up, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Of course, Phillips, Schroeder's big part of the Cody Bronc football team. State champions.
1-1 on the way. Misses outside, almost threw it down, was short. 2 balls, 1 strike. But mentioned that state championship Cody football team. This year they were runners-up to the only other dynasty that can really rival them in 3A football, the Star Valley Braves. That was a heck of a game.
You guys have a lot of good football in the western part of the state. I mean, just good football.
2-2 on the way. Swing and a foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Looks like we might have some pretty good baseball as well. You look at Cody, you look at Powell. Lovell and Green River, not to be underestimated, but you could say the same thing about the East. This Torrington team has had their opportunities, just have not been able to get that clutch hit that they needed. 2-2 on the way. Runner goes. Swing and a foul ball. So Ballerina count 2-2.
Jack Schroeder, good wheels. First steal attempt of the ball game for Cody.
He's going to be going on the pitch again. 2 down. 2-2. Swing, and that one's hit up the center. Great sliding grab by Furmanak. Can't get it to second base, and that one will roll away from long. Going to third is Schroeder. Phillips goes to first. Runs on the corners. What a play by Furmanak. Just couldn't get the throw to long at second.
Next up, the pitcher, Trey Thomason.
They'll now bring up Trey Thomason. First and third for the Cubs. 2 down and Hibben. We'll get ready to go.
Boy, tough one there.
First pitch, swing and a fly ball into right field, and a great catch by Kramer will end the inning. Well, nothing comes in for Cody. It's still a 4-run ball game heading into the 5th. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Mac Hibben will lead off here, the top of the 5th inning, with the Torrington Tigers finding themselves down by 4.
Hibben, the Torrington pitcher, 1 for 2, singled in the 3rd, grounded out to second in the 2nd.
Next pitch, hold off. 2 balls, no strikes to the lefty. How often in American Legion Baseball do you see as many lefties as Torrington has brought in Wyoming, as that one finds the zone? 2 balls, 1 strike.
Got to be the water or something down there.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's good to see all the lefties.
2-1 on the way. Misses that one. 3 balls, 1 strike. Center fielder Trey Schroeder shaded over towards right. 3-1 on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Hibben just on top of that baseball.
3-2 on the way. Swing, and that one's up the middle for a leadoff single for Mac Hibben. It's a 2-hit day for Hibben. Here comes Shields, who he has quietly been the offensive force for the Tigers here today.
2 for 2 with an RBI.
Shields, the orange bat, matching that Torrington Tigers tee that we see. First pitch in there for strike 1 from Thomason. By the way, that is pitch number 73. So this might be the final batter for Thomason. 0-1 on the way. Swing and a flare into left field. That's a 3-hit day for Grady Shields. How about that?
2 straight singles bring up the left fielder, Ryder Hackbar.
Outstanding contact, and you're right. Good prediction, Elan. We're going to see a pitching change here, Cody.
And so that means that White wants to save him for a potential matchup on day 5, and we will have a new pitcher. For Cody, we'll tell you all about it when we come back after this. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Water testing, community enhancement grants, seedling trees and wildflowers, classroom lessons and specialty workshops, composting and conservation of water and soil. The Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve Uintah County residents. Visit our website today, uintahcountycd.com.
I buckle up because there's been too many fatalities around our house where somebody would have survived if they'd been wearing their seatbelt.
I definitely wear my seatbelt to keep him safe. I wear it just for safety.
I buckle up because my mom makes me.
I buckle up to set a good example for my kids and to make sure they stay safe.
Getting home safe to my family. I buckle up because it keeps me safe. Go Pups, buckle up!
Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Well, much like Joe Torre of the 90s, Bo White brings in the star of his staff. It's Trey Schroeder, rather. Trey, I gotta get those two mixed up sometimes. Anyways, Trey Schroeder going to come in, and you know what? It looks like the type of situation that you would bring him in, just kind of close the door a little bit, as Thomason is allowed back-to-back singles, and he's responsible for those two on. But Trey Schroeder, not a bad weapon to go to late in the game.
Well, you were going to get rid of Thomason because he was right at that 75 pitch total. That allows him to come back on 3 days of rest. So if you're playing this weekend, you know, you're gonna use him. Is it this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be Saturday, right?
In the semis, yeah.
And you know, if you're Bo White here, you got to keep this guy on a short leash.
Yep.
Because you're gonna have to have him come back. Baseball rules: you can't pitch 3 days in a row. So he could come back tomorrow, but then he couldn't pitch the next day. So that's where you start playing games with your pitching staff, and that's what keeps coaches awake late at night.
Yeah.
Pitcher for Cody is Trey Schroeder.
Trey Schroeder, you got to think he's probably on a 2-day pitch count. But then again, if you use him, you use Thomason, and you do have a matchup with Green River. It was Thomason and Schroeder who survived Green River at the regional tournament. So we'll see what happens here, as this is a huge moment in not just the game but the whole tournament, as Cody turns it over to Trey Schroeder. First pitch misses for ball one. But now it's the part that makes baseball tournaments so interesting. It's the storylines now have officially started that will weave their way through over the next 5 days.
Ryder Hackbarth 0 for 1 flew out in the third inning.
1-0. Swinging and a fly ball into deep left field. Carlson, though, retreats back, makes the grab for out number 2. Looks a little bit deeper than it ended up being. That'll now bring up Drew Kramer with 1 down. Pretty good day for Kramer.
Kramer 1 for 1. He walked and singled to center.
I also believe he has a run scored as well.
He does.
So Trey Schroeder going to just let that left arm hang. So lefty versus lefty. How often do we see that? Runners on first and second. The pitch. Swing and a chopper right back at Schroeder. Goes to 2 for 1. On to first, not going to happen. And it's runners at the corners as Hibben gets to third with 2 down. Smart move by Bailey at second, not trying to force a throw at first. So Kramer's on due to the fielder's choice. That'll now give Ryan Morehouse a chance. 0 for 2. Sorry.
Yeah, flew out to right in the fourth, struck out in the second.
First pitch to Morehouse. Finds the zone for strike 1. Schroeder 1 out away from getting Torrington to stray into. Torrington has left a whole bunch of base runners on in this game. The 0-1 on the way, actually. Pickoff move. Got him! Schroeder with that lefty. Fires it over to first. Throws out Kramer. And that is the end of the top of the 5th. It's Cody 7, Torrington 3. We're off to the middle of the 5th. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on MyLocalRadio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Water testing, community enhancement grants, seedling trees and wildflowers, classroom lessons and specialty workshops, composting and conservation of water and soil. The Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve Uintah County residents. Visit our website today, uintahcountycd.com.
I buckle up because there's been too many fatalities around our house where somebody would have survived if they'd been wearing their seatbelt.
I definitely wear my seatbelt to keep him safe. I wear it just for safety.
I buckle up because my mom makes me.
I buckle up to set a good example for my kids and to make sure they stay safe.
Getting home safe to my family. I buckle up because it keeps me safe. Go Pokes, buckle up!
Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Bottom of the 5th inning, and, well, this is the opportunity that Cody has been wanting all season, a chance to advance in the state tournament. They are up by 4, so a long ways from finishing this thing off, but it does not feel like Cody has lost control at this game, not for 1 second that they have been in complete control here.
They have, and Trey Thomason goes 4 innings. Faced 23 batters, give up 7 hits and 3 runs.
Leading it off for the Cubs, as that first pitch to Wyatt is up high for a ball. Wyatt Carlson.
Carlson 1 for 1. He singled in the first, walked, and scored in the third.
1-0 on the way. Misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 to Carlson. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Ben Rinker stands on deck. Eli Johnston in the hole for Cody. The 1-2 on the way. Inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Most of the time as a broadcaster for a team that plays Cody in every other sport, it seems like, it kind of makes you wonder, is that one fly ball into left field? And that is clear for landing. Wyatt Carlson over the green monster, and it is 8-3.
Boy, he got all that one.
I was going to say, being a broadcaster for a team that plays Cody in almost every other sport, you kind of get a little jealous, a little tired of seeing the dominance. But then when you sit back and really take a look at it from a sports fan standpoint, it is incredible what the community of Cody has been able to do with their sports.
They support their kids, and you know, Cody has always had success in sports, even when there was only one class back in my day. They competed for state championships when they were playing Cheyenne and Casper.
First pitch to Ben Rinker, up high, 1 ball, no strikes. And sometimes it's really easy in the dugout when you see a big bomb like that. You're on deck, you would like, I want to go do the same thing, but that is also a kiss of death. You have to just take what's given to you, as that one's low. 2 balls, no strikes. A walk would be just as valuable for the Cody Cubs as a solo shot we just saw.
Big days for the Cody batters.
Well, you talked about getting the sticks going in our Keys to the Game, brought to you by Elan Brothers, as that one finds the zone. And Cody has definitely done that. According to Game Changer, we've got 9 hits for Cody. But the key here, Torrington 4 errors, Cody only 1. 2-1, misses. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, the errors have been big in this game. You make those as outs. Maybe you're a run or 2 closer in this one.
Pitch, swing, and a fly ball foul. That'll be full count for Rinker. 1 for 2 on the day. Mac Hibben, the lefty, came in the relief of Nolan Long. This one up the middle. Great play at second by Long. No, it's past him. Couldn't get to it, and Rinker will reach first.
We'll give him a single on that play.
I'll now bring up Eli Johnston. Rinker now stands at first. It's a 5-run lead for Cody here in the bottom of the 5th.
Johnston reached the last time on an error.
Hibben delivers home. Bunt laid down the first base line. Foul.
Yeah, and on turf like this, Elan, that ball goes foul. It's going to stay foul. No rocks to move it the other way.
The bunt game was definitely in play in Jackson the other day, that Sheridan day 1 game.
Boy.
I think they had like 3 or 4 bunt singles in a row at one point. Throw back to first by Hibben. Johnson laid down a bunt earlier. We'll see if he does it again. Hibben comes set. The 0-1. Shows bunt up high, holds back, 1 ball, 1 strike. So Johnston's job, just move that runner over. Hibben comes set. And the 1-1. Bunt shown. That one right back towards the pitcher. Hibben spins, throws to first in time for out number 1, but the runner moves over, so mission accomplished if you are Eli Johnston.
The sack bunt brings up second baseman Miles Bailey.
Here comes Miles Bailey.
Bailey 0 for 2. Fouled out to the catcher. Fouled out to the center fielder.
The winner of this tournament will represent Wyoming in the Single-A Regional in Montana. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1.
How do you say it, Elan?
Honestly, I can't remember the name of the town.
Havre. Havre, Montana.
I know Scott Mangle told me that's his hometown when they talked about that. That one is fouled right back to the back screen.
Yeah, I believe when you drive into town, it says home of the Hall of Famer.
Gonna have to get
also Park County Commissioner.
Oh.
Scott Mangold, owner of a radio station.
The 0-2 on the way. Finds the inside part of the zone, drop strike, throw to first, finishes it off. Throw to third, trying to get a sneaky double play, but Rinker goes to third. Drop third strike, Bailey thrown out, and now that'll bring up Jace Jarrett, the leadoff man, with 2 down. And we're going to have a meeting at the mound. That is 45 pitches thrown. Yeah,
we're going to get a pitch and change.
Yeah, and that's where the chess game at the state tournament continues. So we're going to step aside. When we come back, we will have more of the 2023 Single-A state tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Get a degree or certification, earn your high school GED, get job skills, become CPR certified, or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES #1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Ben Furmanek, the new pitcher, here in the bottom of the 5th. 2 down, 1 on, and that runner on third is Ben Rinker. As Hibben will move back to right field, Kramer comes into second base. Long will move over to shortstop for the Tigers. He's the 2023 East Player of the Year. Now he takes to the mound to try to end this 5th inning. Furmanek lifts the leg, first pitch. Misses inside for ball 1.
Jarrett 0 for 3 in this game. He's flew out twice and struck out once.
If you can induce a quick fly out here, if you're Furmanek, you've done your job. 0-1. Breaking ball upside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Winner of this game plays tomorrow, 4 o'clock, against the winner of Douglas and Green River.
Next pitch. Down low. The loser will play that loser of that game. It looks like at 10 a.m. the same time. So if you want to sleep in, win.
Yeah, you don't want to get in that 10 a.m. loser bracket game all week.
3-0 count to Jarrett and walked him. So runners on the corners. Here comes Trey Schroeder. Struck out last time up.
The walk brings up pitcher Trey Schroeder.
But before that, he had a double and a triple. So he steps in.
Sorry.
Oh, we're good. First pitch to Schroeder. And that's into the dirt.
Jarrett just walks to second.
Yep. So 1 ball, no strikes.
Fool me once.
Yep.
Not that time.
Rinker stands on third, Jarrett at second. 1-0. This is away, 2 balls, no strikes. Trey Schroeder, and we're going to get a timeout here where Short and Furmanek are going to have a conversation here. So if this score holds up, Torrington will play tomorrow at 10 a.m. against the loser of Douglas and Green River. Cody would get the winner at the 4 o'clock game. Furmanek. Now comes set. And the 2-0. Upside now, 3 balls, no strikes. Runners on first and second. And you don't want to load the bases for the man on deck.
7 straight balls for Furmanek.
Furmanek comes set. 3-0 on the way. And missed, and the bases are loaded for Jack Schroeder. And this is a prime opportunity for him.
Right fielder Jack Schroeder.
And a de facto game-winning run standing on deck for Cody.
Yep. Didn't think about that one.
Furmanek with the pitch. First pitch finds the zone for strike 1. Heck of a time to decide that, throw that first strike. This is also the first time he's thrown out of the windup. He came in the stretch. 0-1 on the way. Breaking ball just misses up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. So you've got Rinker on third, Jarrett on second, Trey Schroeder on first. The 1-1 on the way. Swing and a fly ball into deep left field. Runners are coming in, and that is caught by Hackbarth to end the inning. So we go to the 6th. It is Cody 8, Torrington 3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at West Star Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit West Star Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. West Star Printing, 307-789-5202.
Get a degree or certification, earn your high school GED, get job skills, become CPR certified, or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES #1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Trey Schroeder for the Cubs. Of course, he came in for Trey Thomason, who is on track for the win here as we enter the 6th inning. And man, Cody Beers, what a showing by the Cody Cubs.
Yeah, in that last inning for Schroeder, 5 pitches. got a couple outs, got out of there. Cody Cubs, very experienced in postseason, and you can tell it. They just, I don't want to say a walk in the park, but you kind of feel relaxed when Cody's hitting when they're in the field.
Yep.
They do everything right. Don't beat themselves. And Torrington with those 4 errors today has been tough to overcome.
Ben Lell and the Green River Knights beginning to make their entrance, as they will be taking on the Douglas Cats at 1 o'clock. First pitch to the leadoff man, that is Ryan Morehouse. Swings at the first one for strike 1. The 0-1 on the way. Swing and a miss, and Schroeder is just going to blow it past him on that one.
Morehouse started his at-bat in the last inning, but Schroeder picked off the runner at first base to end the inning.
0-2 on the way. Down low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Morehouse, by the way, 1 for 2 today. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss at some high heat for strike out number 1 for Schroeder. Here comes Austin Short, looking for his first hit still. Does have a trip home.
Short 0 for 2 in this game.
Pitch from Schroeder. Pops that one up into left field. Carlson makes the catch for out number 2. So, is that 4 pitches and 2 outs?
9 pitches.
So 9 pitches thrown by Schroeder, and you are Cody. You're thinking, hey, bring this guy back tomorrow possibly.
Maybe.
Again, you said he can't pitch 3 days in a row, so that's the challenge. If you bring him tomorrow, you won't have him for Friday.
Bet you win tomorrow, and it puts you in real good shape in the bracket.
Yep. The 1-0 on the way. Swinging and a fly ball into center right field, and that is over the head of Thomason. Going for second is Desmond, and he's in with a 2-out double.
Boy, and that ball just kept carrying and carrying. Thomason thought it was going to be short, and he started coming in and then had to change lanes and head toward the outfield fence.
In Evanston at almost 7,000 feet elevation, that might be a homer with the way that thing carried.
Yeah, it might land in that pond in center field.
Yeah, right.
I can tell you stories about that field. When you drive 250 miles to play a baseball game.
First pitch finds zone for strike 1.
Todd Hoover, I might add. And no pun intended, Todd, but we played games that day after we showed up and there was a pond in center field.
A 1 on the way. Breaking ball finds it. 0-2 count. 2 down to Nolan Long.
Somehow they found a pump and sent that water over the hill.
The 0-2 on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And the Tigers strand another one. It's 8-3 going into the bottom of the 6th. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on MyLocalRadio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
They say the 3 most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Ben Furmanak back in as we begin the bottom of the 7th inning. Elan Olliff and Cody Beers here. Cody Cubs up 8-3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in with us today. We'll have every game, every pitch, every hit of the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, unless, of course, our internet drops out right before the Jack Schroeder homer.
Jack Schroeder, incidentally, 3 for 4. Homer, double, single, 3 RBI.
Here's Dominic Phillips to lead things off for Cody. Furmanak standing in. First pitch to Phillips. Swinging in a fly ball, foul, and we saw Furmanak become pretty effective from the windup. As long as you don't get him in the stretch, he seems to be pretty effective, at least today. I mean, you don't become the player of the year without now being a good pitcher as well.
That's right.
Furmanak with the 0-1. Breaking ball just missed up high. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Furmanak kind of get that look of that 1970s guy with his jersey unbuttoned down into the logo there.
1-1 on the way. Nailed the shoulder, it looked like, of Phillips. That's the first hit batsman we've seen today. Now bring up Trey Thomason. As he did a great job on the bump for the Cubs.
Thomason 1 for 3 in the ball game. Had that double in the first and scored.
Furmanak lifts the leg and pitch. That one gets away from short. Going to second is Phillips, and he'll get there. Might even thought about third for a half second, but came back.
Wild pitch there from Furmanak.
Coach Bo White putting on the signs off of that third base coach's box. Comes set. And the 1-0. Showed bunt there from Thomason. Pulls it back. 2 balls, no strikes. Beautiful facility here at Thorne-Rider Park. Ernie Rontalini Field, excuse me. 2-0 on the way. Thomason bunts that one down the first base line. Underhand by Furmanak to Desmond, or excuse me, it was actually Kramer who came over and played. Good for out number 1, but the movie runs over to third. Here comes Wyatt Carlson. So 1 down, runner at third. A lot in the playbook for the Cubs. Anything into the outfield scores a run.
Yeah, just want to pile up runs here.
First pitch to Carlson, who launched it over the left field wall last time up. Bounces that one in the turf, and this one's going to roll a mile. Throw home is not going to be in time, and it's 9-3 Cody. Cody up by 6 now. Here with 1 down in the bottom of the 6th, and now if you're Trey Schroeder, get 3 outs and get out of here.
Well, you draw that one up in the preseason. It goes just according to plan. Get the guy on third, get a wild pitch, score him.
That one foul tipped for strike 1. Well, it looks like Cody will be playing at 4 p.m. tomorrow. Pitch swing and a fly ball into center field. Coming up and making an attempt was Shields, and he can't get to it. Going to second is Carlson, and he slides in with a double.
Well, that was a good hustle play by Shields, but it all went for naught. And Carlson now with his 2nd hit of the ball game.
Here comes Rinker.
Ranker 2 for 3, pair of singles in this game.
Fermanak not liking the first sign, likes the second one from short. First pitch to Rinker inside, 1 ball, no strikes. Comes set, and the 1-0. Swing and a chopper in the gap between first and second. Rounding third, headed home is Carlson, and it's an RBI single for Ben Rinker. Makes it 10-7, or 10-3, excuse me, 7-run lead for Cody. And with only 1 out, Cody's not done yet. They might smell blood in the water.
A double, single, wild pitches, hit pitches, things kind of unraveling for the Tigers.
De facto winning run on deck for the Cubs. First pitch inside the zone for strike number 1. Cubs have exploded here in the 5th and 6th inning. Throw back to first to try to get Rinker, and he's back no problem. Fermanak checks the runner at first. The 0-1 on the way. Breaking ball misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Cody, how big is it to win on day 1 if you're these 8 teams playing here?
Oh, it's huge. Put you in the right spot. You know, you don't want to play to go home. You know, basically.
1-1, chopper down the first base line, on to first for the force out, second in time for the inning-ending double play. How about that? Desmond gets the force out at first, throws to second. Kramer applies the tag to Rinker, and that's going to end the inning. We're off to the 7th. Last chance for Torrington in game number 1. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on MyLocalRadio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Freeway Tire offers a nationwide service protection plan that covers service parts and labor on select systems, keeping your vehicle on the road. Plus, it includes coverage for towing, lockout service, flat tire changing, fuel, oil, and water delivery service, and jump starts. Knowing that your vehicle is covered at over 50,000 dealer locations nationwide provides that peace of mind wherever you are. Get the details. Visit Freeway Tire and ask about the service protection plan. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Trey Schroeder and company 3 outs away from a day 1 victory here at the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on MyLocalRadio.com. We'll have our post-game show, then we'll get you set for game number 2 featuring the number 1 team out of the East, the Douglas Cats, and the number 4 team out of the West, the Green River Knights.
3-4-5 here for Torrington, top of the 7th. Ben Fermanak 1 for 3. He struck out, singled, and grounded to third.
Of course, batting .495 on the season.
That's impressive. Jackson Schroeder, we heard, batting .500 on the year. Probably the 2 best hitters in this game.
First pitch, Fermanak fouls that one over the first base line for strike number 1.
Is 10 a.m. getting up early if you're a kid?
It might be during the summer.
All right. Well, they'll play most likely at 10 a.m. in the morning, Torrington Tigers.
0-1 on the way. Breaking ball. Plopped up into right field. Jack Schroeder with a diving catch for out number 1. 2 away, or 2 more, sorry, for the Cubs.
Next up, right fielder Matt Piven.
What a weapon in right.
Other postseason awards in the East, of course. You've got Ben Fermanak Player of the Year. Louis Leppy from Douglas is your East Pitcher of the Year. And Travis Mortimer of Douglas is your Manager of the Year in the East. In the West, it's a pal sweep of the players. Cade Queen is your Player of the Year. As that one's chopped down the first base line, right to Phillips. He'll toe tap the bag, and Torrington's down to their final out. Anyway, Cade Queen is your West Player of the Year. Brock Johnson is your West Pitcher of the Year, and Ben Lale is your West Manager of the Year out of Green River.
Cade Queen's older brother, Colin Queen, once a West Player of the Year.
Pitch to a Shields check swing for strike 1. Shields has been a bright spot for this offense today. 0-1. That one down low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Cade Queen, Elan, been starting at third base for Powell since he was 14 years old.
I believe it. Of course,
very talented young man.
Of course, Brock Johnson, an incoming senior. So both of them will be back. 1-1 inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Also, can't talk about Powell without talking about Trey Stenderson, a 2 home run Western Regional Tournament. Had one against, I believe, Lander, as Shields pops this one up. This could do it. Ranging over is Bailey, and Cody gets out of day 1 with a victory. Your final score, it's Cody 10, Torrington 3. Moving right into our post-game show. It's time for your Jimmy John's Free Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's in Evanston, Rock Springs, Gillette, and right here in Sheridan, where fast and fresh meat. And when you look at it, Cody puts up 3 in the bottom of the first. Torrington gets one back in the top of the third. 4 comes to Cody in the bottom of the third. 2 more for Torrington in the top of the fourth. But then it would be a 3-0 game the rest of the way for Cody, including a 2-run bomb by Jack Schroeder and Dominic Phillips, I believe, with that solo shot to really kind of put this thing away.
Wyatt Carlson,
excuse me. Final score 10-3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Cody will play the winner of Green River and Douglas tomorrow at 4 p.m. Torrington will take on the loser of that match in an elimination game tomorrow in Game 1 of Day 2, so Game 5 of the tournament at 10 a.m. We'll have both of those games live here on MyLocalRadio.com. On to our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today in Evanston. And that has got to go to Jack Schroeder. I mean, crushing that one over the left field wall, bringing in his brother Trey, really getting things started for the Cody Cubs.
Jack Schroeder was outstanding today. He goes 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs. That home run in the third inning, run scoring double in the first inning. Heck, he made a diving play in right field in that top of the 7th for the Cody defense. He's everywhere. He does it. His brother Trey is outstanding. Today, they were responsible for 4 runs, whole bunch of hits, and Cody rolls in Game 1.
And our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Pepsi, that's what I like. And what do we like? Well, the postseason is about 2 things. It's about hitting, it's about pitching. We already awarded the hitting. I think we need to award the pitching. Your player of the game is going to be Trey Thomason. 4 innings pitched in to start, gets the win. 9 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, 2 walks to 5 strikeouts. And, of course, the big number is the walks, because at this level, walks usually translate to runs. And when you only give up 2 free passes, that's how you get it done if you are Trey Thomason in the postseason.
Cody, mostly air-free baseball today. Just outstanding defense all day long. Torrington threw it around a little bit, and they've got to kind of clean that up tomorrow as they face a win-or-go-home game tomorrow morning, 10 a.m.
We're going to stay with it just a little bit longer. We hope to have Coach Bo White of the Cody Cubs coming up in a second. We talked with him and said if they get the win, he would come up. We're going to try to talk with our winning coaches of each game here at the state tournament. But, man, Cody Beers, your impressions with Cody.
Well, Cody is good, and they've got a program. And when you talk program, you're talking a team that doesn't beat themselves, comes out, plays great fundamental baseball, and is solid at the plate. And they were outstanding at the plate today, and they played great defense behind a really good pitching performance from Trey Thomas. And, hey, they checked them all today. Cody Cubs, winners in Game 1, move on to that all-important second-day game in the winner's bracket.
12 hits for the Cody Cubs. Of course, 3 of them coming from Jack Schroeder, 2 coming from Trey Schroeder, 3, though, Wyatt Carson has a 3-for-3 day with 3 runs scored. Ben Rinker, 3-for-4. Not bad for when you have 3 guys getting around that 3-hit mark, as that is exactly what Cody was able to accomplish here in game number 1 of the tournament.
Still down there.
Yep. On deck, we've got the Douglas Cats and the Green River Knights. Their schedule gets started at noon. We'll be on the air probably around, their schedule to get on the air at 1. We'll be on the air probably around 12:30, 12:20 to give you our pregame show, brought to you by Big Country Properties. A big thank you to every single one of our sponsors, especially our Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presenting sponsor. We'll see if Coach White does make his way up here. It looks like he might be coming. We'll give him about 5 more minutes, as this has been I'd say a statement win for Cody.
Yeah, good statement win. Good Game 1. You're defending state champions. Year 1, Bo White is the head guy. Couldn't go any better for the Cubs here in day 1. They came out, took care of business, and Cody Cubs getting together over here in the bullpen on the left side. And, they play tomorrow at 4. They're in the driver's seat, and why not start off the tournament and let everybody know Cody Cubs are still here, folks.
Absolutely. They've not gone anywhere, and it's going to be a fun state tournament if that is any indication. We're going to go ahead and excuse Bo White from the post-game interview. Your final score on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard: Cody 10, Torrington 3. Cody will play the winner of our next game, Douglas and Green River, tomorrow at 4 p.m. The loser will play Torrington of our next game. Loser of our next game will play Torrington at 10 a.m. On behalf of myself, that's Cody Beers. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys for game number 2, which will feature Douglas and Green River. Our pregame show brought to you by Big Country Properties will get started at 12:30 p.m., 12:20 p.m. It'll be 12:30, 12:40 actually. So we'll see you guys then. Thank you guys so much, and have a great day. Congratulations to the Cody Cubs. They win game number 1 and are able to come up with a huge victory here on day 1 to set their tournament in the right direction. We'll see you guys at 12:40.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.